Be excited. Today we're going to be going over a gun you guys have been asking for, and that is the juice cannon. But something is different. I'm going to show you guys how to get the gun for free, no clickbait, and I'm going to show you how to build a meta juice cannon under 100k rubles. You're going to want to hang around for this one. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Exfil and Hideout. My name is Ghost. If you guys have never been here before, I'm super excited you guys are here, especially for today, where we talk about one of my favorite weapons. Now, even though the gun at the beginning of this last wipe got nerfed into the ground, it's still viable. It still shoots M61, which is amazing. We're gonna get it for under 100k, and I'm gonna show you how to start with a free SA-58. So before we get into the video, just so you guys know, I do stream every single day. We've been running a ton of viewer kits. We've been having a ton of fun on stream. If you guys want to come hang out every single day, except for Sunday, 4 a.m. PST. I have been coming on sometimes closer to like 5 a.m. and 5:15 a.m. But early in the morning, grab coffee and come hang out. I think you'll have a great time. And then also, if you guys enjoy the content, make sure you smash that like button because it goes a long way for the channel. Helps YouTube push out the Tarkov stuff to more people, and you can always subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of it, because we have like 75 plus videos now that will hopefully bring you some value, and you can always hit the bell if you want to be notified when videos go live. Let's get into the build. Okay, so this is the meta juice cannon that we are going to be going over. If your meta juice cannon is similar or different, that's okay. This is the one that I run. This is the one I'm going to be showing. So I know I'm about to answer the question that I know you guys have been thinking when I first said under 100k. You guys will be like, there's no way you're getting a juice cannon under 100k. It's clickbait. You're lying. No, it's true, and I'm going to show you. And then also the free SAK. So let's go over some of the barters because we need to figure out how we can get this gun for free. First runner up, we have the weapon parts barter from Mechanic. It's absolutely terrible. Get it out of here. Next up, we have the Peacekeeper barter for 3 damaged hard drives and 2 sticks of RAM. This comes out to about 62,000. Obviously, the flea market does fluctuate. So 62,000 rubles actually isn't terrible for getting a juice cannon if it's high on the flea market. But it has been lower lately on the flea market. So for right now, get it out of here. Oh, you can also buy it for 1,053 USD. So 1,053 USD is going to be 132,000 rubles. Can you please get these deals out of my face? So we could buy it on flea market. Sometimes at its lowest point, I found it for 42,000. Right now it is 49,000. And you can see as it scales, most of the time you are going to find it with the 21-inch barrel, which is what we're going to be looking for with a couple other features that we're looking for. So flea market is probably one of the best options, but right now we're not going to do that either. We're going to go somewhere else. We're going to go to Mechanic 4. And the reason why is because this barter gives us the SA-58 PBR. The reason why we want this one and not the other ones is a couple reasons. One, it has parts we're going to use for our weapon, but this is where the trick happens. So you can buy this with a barter of 4 Nixer lenses. That comes out to 13,000 a lens, is 52,000 rubles. Now you're probably thinking like, well, I have to spend 52,000 rubles. I'm not getting it for free. Let me show you what happens though. When you buy this gun, what we're gonna do is we're gonna sell everything but the pistol grip, the 21-inch barrel. You can leave the iron sight, you can leave the dust cover, but we're gonna pretty much sell everything else. The kicker is how much you get for the hybrid 46 suppressor. This will sell back in total. We're not going to use it. So you're going to sell it right back. You're going to sell it for 60K. So you actually get paid 8,000 rubles to get this gun. We spend 52,000 to buy the camera lenses, 4 of them, for the barter. We barter for the gun. We sell the parts we're not going to use because we're about to make a brand new build. Those parts sell for 59,600 rubles, 60,000 rubles, 8,000 more than we just spent on the gun. So they're okay. Yep, you got it. You're not just getting it for free. You're actually getting paid to get this version, and we want this version. So do that. Now that we have the build started already at an 8,000 ruble deficit, we're gonna get right into the build. The first thing we're gonna be adding to this build is the British Fel magazines. The reason why I like these better is because they're the same price as the straighter ones without the curve, and they are less of an ergo hit. So we get better ergonomics and they're the same price. That's gonna be 45 USD from Peacekeeper 4, -8 ergo. Now, I just wanna make one thing clear. I'm assuming that when I make meta builds on YouTube, that most of you are coming to this build because you have all the traders unlocked, right? You've hit level 40, you've knocked out some quests, and you have all of your traders unlocked. So there's max level traders on here. If we make a budget build, that's when I'll try to cater to the lower levels. But just so you guys like aren't in the comments like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Of course it's cheap, it's max level traders. The thing is most meta weapons you're gonna run and best in slot attachments on weapons are going to be better because you're getting most of them from a trader, which is cutting the price sometimes by 4 times the amount. So next thing that we're gonna be looking at is the Vitor Cast V Fel Handguard. Now, this one we're gonna get for 18,214 rubles from Mechanic 4. That's gonna give us a -3 on the vertical recoil and +10 on the ergonomics. Right after that, we're gonna be going to the buffer tube adapter for the SA-58, which is 2,915 rubles from Mechanic 2, and that's going to be -1 on the ergonomics. On top of that, we are gonna be putting one of the things we put on most of our builds, which is the Strike Industries Advanced Receiver Extension buffer tube, the black one, not the red one, and that is going to be 11,693 rubles for Mechanic 4, giving us -4 on the vertical recoil and +2 on the ergonomics. On top of that, we are going to be running the MOE carbine stock with -30% on the vertical recoil, +8 on the ergonomics. This one we're actually getting from Skier because it's black. If you want one of the other colors, you can get it from Peacekeeper. This is still going to be the 78 USD from Skier 3. And then on top of that, we are going to be putting the mag pull rubber butt pad, and that is going to be 5,496 rubles from Skier 3 as well, giving us an extra -3 vertical recoil and +2 on the ergonomics. After that combo, we're going to be grabbing the Vitor Cast V 5-inch guide, and then on this one, we're going to be getting it for 1,715 rubles, super cheap from Mechanic 4. On top of that, we are going to be putting the Fortis Shift Tactical Grip, which is pretty much the meta in slot. That's going to be 157 USD from Peacekeeper 4, and that's going to give us the -2% vertical recoil and the +9 on the ergonomics. Right after that, we're going to be doing the BMD combo. So we're going to be grabbing the A3 direct thread adapter. That's going to be 33 USD from Peacekeeper 3, giving us the -1% vertical recoil and -1 on the ergonomics. Also, if I'm going a little fast, just know that I'm going to be showing the complete build at the end. I'm also going to be bringing it into the edit preset to show you guys, because I know you guys like when it's in there, whether you want to take a screenshot or whatever you want to do. And you can always watch it back at a slower speed, but the full build will be talked about multiple times. So don't worry about that. And there's going to be timestamps as well. And then right on top of that, we're going to be grabbing the Landtac Dragon muzzle brake. That is going to be 121 USD at Peacekeeper 4 with -15% on the vertical recoil, -2 on the ergonomics. So this is where this combo is where we're getting the huge vertical recoil reduction. And then on top of that, we're going to be putting the BMD, so the blast mitigation device, which is going to be 96 USD from Peacekeeper 3, -8% on the vertical recoil and -3 on the ergo. And that combo is going to be very nice for this gun, and it's going to feel great and it's going to shoot great. And I'm going to be showing you guys in the hideout what that looks like. The last thing I want to talk about is ammo. Second to last, run M61. We're at a point in the wipe right now where M61 just feels amazing to run. There is many times where some of the other rounds come up a little bit short if you are hitting people in the armor. So if you're not confident that you're going to shoot someone in the head, make sure that you're using M61. M80 and M62, it's all right if you're prioritizing face, which you always, I get it, you always should be prioritizing the headshots. So if you know how you play, if you're not confident in hitting those headshots, especially with a gun that maybe has a little bit more bounce than you're used to, less ergo than you're used to, whatever the case is, M61 ignores all types of armor, and it just makes it so that as long as you're landing rounds, you're going to wreck someone. So M61 is going to be the go-to, and it's honestly not even that expensive for what you're getting. It's one of the best rounds, if not the best round in the game, and you're getting it sometimes for cheaper than AP63 and 7N31, which are Very, very tiny rounds in comparison. So after that, the other thing I want to talk about is sights and lights. I go over this every video, but I want to explain it to you guys. Why do I have these on here and I'm not talking about them? And the reason why I have the sights and lights on here, these are what I run on my gun. I really like the hollow on this. And I run the Steiner D-ball because this gives me that little red circle you guys ask about on stream. The IR laser, regular laser, or flashlight. I get to choose what I want when I want it. That's why I run it. There is some ergo nerfs by using these, but I want it to be on the build because I don't like when people put builds up and they have no magazine, no sight, no light, and they act like that's how they run the gun when it's not. So the stats are going to change when I start to add stuff to it. So I wanted to give you guys a build exactly how I run it. So if you make this build, you know exactly what you're working with. Choose whatever sight you like, you're comfortable with, and then whatever flashlight, you could run something cheap like the NC Star blue laser. I mean, literally whatever you want to run. It's pretty subjective in my opinion, what you want to run for sights and lights. That is what I run, so you can choose to do so if you would like to. That is going to complete the build. It's a very simple build once you start putting parts together. So now that the gun is complete, let's take it into the hideout and see what she's capable of. I love this sound of this gun. So ergo. It's not the fastest, but it's not as bad as you would think it is either. So this is not using recoil control. This is just spraying the weapon. Recoil control. Muzzle flash can be bad, something you'll get used to if you run it a lot. This thing is just nasty, man. It sounds so good too. And that is the Meta Juice Cannon. That is going to wrap up this build. The complete build is going to be 41 on the ergonomics, and it's going to be 81 on the vertical recoil. A lot of people were saying, try to bring the vertical recoil down. We were building it on stream. They're like, try to bring the vertical recoil down and run the RK2. I get it. The RK2 does bring the vertical recoil down, but it's at the cost of a crazy amount of ergo, and you want all the ergo you can get on this weapon. 41 in comparison to 28 or 29. Like, it's in the red. It doesn't feel good. It feels sluggish. So we're going to run the shift for this one. This is going to bring us to a total of 32,033 rubles and 530 USD. I combined them for you. That leaves us at 98,813 rubles. And that is with the deficit that we started in, because when we bought the gun, we got paid back more. I explained in the beginning, we got paid back more money than we actually paid to get the gun. So we started in 8,000 deficit. We're at 98,813 rubles, under 100,000 for a Meta Juice Cannon. That is quite a deal, if you ask me. If you guys run this gun, let me know down in the comments what you think about this build. And if you have a different build for a Juice Cannon that you run, let me know down in the comments what it is. And for those of you who wanted an edit preset, this is it. There you go. Get your screenshots, do your thing. Thank you guys so much for coming by for another video. I super appreciate it. For all the love and support lately, thank you guys so much. If you guys want, if you got some value out of this video, if you like the build, when you run it, make sure you guys smash that like button. It does go a long way for the channel. I don't just say it. Every single time that you guys show love with likes and comments and all that, the video just blows up. A lot more people see it. New people come to the stream, so I super appreciate it. If you guys want to see more Tarkov content, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and you can always hit the bell if you want to be notified when videos go live. I am live every single morning except for Sunday, so if you guys want to see this ran live, if you want to talk about different builds, anything else that is Tarkov related, come by the stream. I'd love to see you over there. I hope you guys are very blessed. I hope you have an amazing day or night depending on where you're at in the world. I hope that the Juice Cannon provides you all the juice you need. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Don't be playing them games with me, sweetheart. If you want to dance, I'm gonna dance.